It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. An authority on BRICS has warned that the dollar is in danger as the largest crisis facing the United States has started. A financial expert has warned that the dollar is in danger and the big US market crisis has already begun, all while the BRICS nations are trying to lessen global dependence on the US dollar. This information is brought to you by BRICS News on Twitter. Absolutely right, rich dad, poor dad. Writer Robert Kiyosaki has already made his feelings known regarding the imminent state of the US economy. Hence, his implication is that there has been no confirmed crash of the stock market. We have reached the peak right now. As you can see, we are getting dangerously close to this, the Russell 2000. Well, we're trying to go even higher than where we were recently. The S&P 500 seems really double toppy right now. In order to officially confirm more bullish momentum, we must surpass this level. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is just riding the wave right now. There has been no change in the price that we can discern. The current market price for one Bitcoin is approximately $56,600. At this very moment, it is really marginally higher than that. However, his true contention is that this will eventually supplant US dollars. According to him, the market is starting to fall. The previous 2 years have been crucial for the BRICS group. Its dedication to maintaining its position as a global economic powerhouse has not wavered, and membership has nearly quadrupled in the last year. The de-dollarization movement began in earnest in 2022, when the Russian sanctions turned currency into a weapon. The dollar's decrease in value is a direct outcome of the bloc's attempts to achieve fiscal independence. The measurement notes from the Atlantic Council show that the proportion of world reserves held in dollars has fallen by 14% since 2001. Distributed ledger technology (DLT), a new cryptocurrency, may be contributing to the dollar's declining value. This may clarify the rationale behind the US government's litigation against Ripple and similar companies, as well as the SEC's actions against Ripple and XRP. It bears repeating that this is purely speculation. The ruling class clearly wants to set the terms of crypto adoption, and this is only one piece of the puzzle. Does it work that way? They are trying to come up with ways to maintain control of the financial system without relinquishing too much power. Right now, I'm watching it closely as it relates to stablecoin control and their attempts to set up a system for keeping power. The issue is complex, but I make an effort to tackle it in my films every day. Robert Kiyosaki, on the other hand, claims that the BRICS nations will benefit from the impending market crash. At this time, 159 BRICS countries have pledged to use a different form of payment. Could this be just another BRICS-related news item? Has this slipped your mind? The recent uncertainty regarding the number of nations that would join the BRICS group has been put to rest as the group has confirmed 159 members and plans to introduce a new payment method. I have no doubt that the economic alliance system will be a huge hit when it finally launches. Now everyone is wondering when the launch will be. The Western world in particular will need to know what happens in this. Many are hoping that the highly anticipated 2024 summit would be the venue for its unveiling. Plus, if that happened, it would be prepared to debut in a novel way. Many of the BRICS countries' trading partners will probably follow suit, since the bloc has already recognized that there is a lengthy list of organizations wanting to embrace it. Earlier this year, the BRICS group announced its intentions to introduce a payment system that is powered by blockchain technology. This would have a profound impact on the collective standing in the international financial system. Aside from that, it would compete with other big worldwide payment processors, such as the Western-dominated SWIFT system. As a result, we know that a number of these countries have utilized DLT technology, been confirmed before, and have been testing XRP. Ripple has established cooperation with the central banks of multiple of these countries. The long-term effects of this are obvious. The BRICS countries will engage in a commerce worth trillions of dollars, and XRP can still take part in this trade since it is interoperable. That number is actually going up, by the way. The end result, then, will be incredibly interesting to watch. Continuing de-dollarization efforts on this blog are highly dependent on the payment system, which leads us to our next issue. There will be a means for the participating nations to trade their own currencies. It is now clear to you what every country desires. They would rather utilize their own currency and power source. Regrettably, I am unfamiliar with the. In other words, if Zimbabwe wants to do business with, if that is correct, then the UAE and Zimbabwe would both be better off using their own currencies instead of holding onto each other's. Therefore, why not resolve the matter by utilizing an intermediary such as RippleNet, where XRP is the currency at issue? Obviously, that's only one example. Some fascinating changes are on the horizon, digital currency, and I want to assure you all of that. I dare assume that almost all Bitcoin maxis don't know about it, which is why Eddie is spreading the word. As a global custodian for digital assets, Zodiac Custody is backed by a standard charter. Digital currencies like Bitcoin are now being accepted as collateral by a brand new $800 billion Standard Charter bank in the UAE. Standard Charter has far-reaching consequences, and SBI stakes have recently been mentioned in the cryptocurrency industry. Those are the two companies that are directly or indirectly involved. Now live is Standard Chartered's digital asset custody solution in the UAE. The bank said that the service has been licensed by the Dubai Financial Services Authority. A couple of months ago, we did receive another announcement about the DSA that had a ripple effect. Within the Dubai Financial International Financial Center, following the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding in May of 2023, we are introducing our digital asset custody solution. This is a significant milestone for Standard Charter and the financial services industry overall. Digital assets, in the opinion of Bill Winters Group, CEO of Standard Charter, constitute a paradigm shift in the production and administration of currency, and not only a passing trend. We are now leading the pack of innovative custodial firms thanks to our new service. Due to our robust infrastructure and deep expertise in the field, we can link the financial services sector to the emerging ecosystem of digital assets. Given this, it's easy to see why these companies need this. You can't do without that bridge. For the new system to work, they need to be able to distinguish it from the old one. But what if there's no way to link them? While crypto custody may seem like the first logical step in many of these cases, additional infrastructure and back-end technologies are actually necessary. But hey, small steps are the way to go, right? Their cryptocurrency division, Brevin Howard Digital, has recently secured its first customer. The division specializes in digital assets and global macro. We are thrilled to announce that Brevin Howard Digital is our first client, following a period of hard work and collaboration with global and regional regulators. Our services go beyond simply providing wallets. They are clearly progressing in their development. This comprehensive approach considers the unique worries of prudential and regulatory risk with the safekeeping of digital assets. Thus, custody and Bitcoin have always been a problem for these people. The inclusion of Zodiac Custody to the Standard Charter SBI holdings is wonderful. Zodiac Custody is a part of the Medicos Crypto Global Storage Network, which is owned by Ripple, thus there is a Medico connection there as well. Sumo Sente Dear Saba, please accept my sincere appreciation for penning that. One could even argue it's a sprint. So it seems. Trying to blend in is really the goal of many of these firms. Their thoughts are racing. We are quite grateful for the viewers' presence here. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Until then, take care.